We begin to focus on our breath. Our position is sitting with our feet firmly planted on the ground or in lotus position. We inhale together. We perceive the light flowing in ourselves, receiving the vital breath that flows through us, and we release the light all around us, radiating it with gratitude from the center of our heart. We inhale love. We exhale gratitude. Light is heat. It is energy. It is love that spreads through all the cells of our body. We thank for the gift of this moment. Filled with love and gratitude, we visualize the white roots of peace that depart from our feet or from the root chakra, depending on our position. The white roots of light sink deeply into the earth, crossing all the underground layers into the heart of the planet. We ask permission to make deep contact with the heart of Mother Earth through our heart. We begin to perceive her warm and luminous energy while we wrap her heart with our roots in an embrace of pure light. The feminine energy of the planet goes back through our roots, reaching the feet, then the legs, and then climbing up along the trunk, reaching up to our heart, which expands its light even more intensely. And then again, the energy, it goes up through the shoulders, the arms, up to the hands, and then again upwards, crossing the neck, the throat, the head, our third eye, and then radiating from the crown towards the sky. We inhale love. We exhale gratitude. We now activate the lower tetrahedron or tetrahedron of the earth with the tip pointing downwards. It is a pyramid with a triangular base that extends from the breasts downwards towards the heart of the planet. Now we continue to rise, crossing the clouds, coming into contact with the sun. We ask permission to come into deep connection with the sun's energy, from our heart to his heart. We wrap the sun in an intense light, in a luminous and enveloping embrace. The masculine energy of the sun descends back towards us through the connected channel we have created. The light goes down through the clouds until it reaches our crown. On our third eye, we perceive a flame of light, a flame of an intense fire that burns on our third eye. The shape is the eye of Horus, the eye of the sun. Remain in awareness for a few moments. Then the light flows through the throat, through the heart chakra, down to the bottom, through all our energy centers, to get to the root chakra or to the feet if we are sitting with our feet on the ground, and then radiating into the roots of Mother Earth. We begin to visualize the upper tetrahedron or tetrahedron of the sun, which extends with the tip facing the sun. We activate the upper tetrahedron of the sun. At the center of our heart, the fusion of the two complementary feminine and masculine energies take place, and the two tetrahedra unite, forming the star tetrahedron, creating the perfect intersection where they meet at our heart. Perceiving a powerful expansion, the body illuminates itself through the new multidimensional vehicle, the body of light that shines with its powerful radiance. Centered in our heart, we listen with deep gratitude. We give thanks to our heart connection with Mother Earth and Father Sun. We ask permission to connect with the heart of the star of our inner connection to activate our crystal heart. To expand love from the center of ourselves, the divine love. In the creation of our sacred space at the center of our heart, we ask the love beings of light, the great masters, the luminous cosmic brothers and sisters who support human evolution for the supreme good, to receive the beams of light from our star of origin, activating our third eye and the crystal heart of inner sacred space, recognizing beauty and harmony in conscious creation, based on universal love, compassion for every being on the path of evolution, in the feeling of unity with the whole, the all in the one and the one in the whole. Let's open ourselves to receive the stellar and cosmic light beams. Let's visualize on our third eye, the lunar eye. While our heart radiates pure light from its center, we perceive blue and white light expanding from the center of our heart. Our central axis is illuminated with pure light flowing from bottom to top, from top to bottom. Our light body is activated with the two tetrahedrons coming together. The lower tetrahedron begins to rotate clockwise, while the upper one counterclockwise. Spirals of light propagate from the center of our heart, expanding its energy of love. We remain in this state of listening and perception of the beauty and expansion of the heart, in the feeling of universal love, in divine compassion and union with the whole for the creation of reality of light, of a reality of love, in the deep sense of unity and union with the whole, in love and in harmony with every corner of creation. In our heart, the lower and the upper tetrahedron meet in our center. We begin to perceive a powerful light that radiates from the center of our heart in all directions, creating beams of rainbow colors. In this here and now, a powerful expansional transformation takes place. At the center of the two tetrahedra, a crystal is formed, the crystal of our heart. Infinite sacred space of universal love, infinite sacred space of conscious creation. We visualize the flower of life wrapping our crystal, sealing the conscious creation in universal love. In our most intimate space, at the center of our heart, at the center of our crystal heart. Everyone can visualize the crystal of one's own heart. There are different crystals which we can visualize as its shapes arrives. We remember within ourselves, guarding this information for our evolution. We are now beginning to visualize growing wings with the opening of our hearts. They are the wings of the human angel, our divine being on this physical plane, and on every level in which we expand our awareness. In every life of the past and of the future, honoring our multidimensionality in recognition of our divine essence. We remain in awareness of this expansion of divine love, in the awareness that comes from the highest levels. We are deeply connected to the most intimate essence of ourselves at the center of our heart, where everything is possible, where space and time merge, where our creation is born, where we are free, free to love, free to be ourselves at the highest levels of awareness and wisdom. We give thanks for this moment, for being here and now. Thanks. We are here and now. At the opening of our crystal heart, we create together in the high vibration, in expansion of universal love, of the light of compassion. Let's inhale love. Let's exhale gratitude. Blessing all the hearts of humanity and Mother Earth. So it is.
Now we connect to the oceans, to the blue waters, the emerald waters, the crystalline waters. We imagine we are like a drop that flows into the ocean and pours into many colors and shades. We begin to travel in the form of a drop in the most crystalline, cleanest, purest of water on the planet, converging in the place closest to our essence, closer to our being. We arrive at a beach of marvelous colors, a beach of light with white, pink, and gold colors. The crystalline waters have various shades ranging from turquoise to emerald water to aquamarine, just like the stones that shine in the light of our eyes. We observe with tenderness the other living creatures, the colorful fishes, the golden sand, the multiform algae. They are pure waters from different shades, as we are, as are our essences, different yet very similar. Looking at ourselves in crystal clear waters, we can see ourselves, our most intimate and profound essence, whenever we express the truth that is in us in the full expression of our being. We remain for a few moments in this profound perception of the love of ourselves. We perceive our crystal heart lighting up, recalled by the purity of crystalline waters. We see ourselves through the water. Each of us has reached a precise level in our own path. As the water shines in the sun, like the stars shine in the sky, a mighty tortoise emerges from the crystalline waters and comes towards us, accompanied on its right side by dolphins and on its left side by whales. They start moving around us, generating bubbles of light and splashes of luminous water towards us. On the beach, we can see a grove crossed by a river that flows into the ocean, inhabited by numerous small, industrious creatures such as beaver, otter, lynx, porcupine, and raccoon. High up in the sky, we hear the call of a hawk, while to the left, a heron, and to the right, an ibis. They approach us, dancing elegantly on the water. In full presence of this moment, we open ourselves to receive the awakening of the Kundalini energy. We visualize two beams of white light. They are two white serpents, two energetic polarities, masculine and feminine, which rise from the feet and legs and merge into the first chakra, the root chakra. The color is red. The level is that of relations with the physical world in vitality and grounding to Mother Earth. Let's look at the shadow side, fear. We transform the shadow into a light aspect. We transform fear into inner centering and balance. After this transformation, we return to our center, integrating in ourselves the dual aspects, the opposites related to this chakra, linked to survival. Now the two serpents continue to rise and reach the second chakra, the sacral chakra. The color is orange. The level is that of a relationship with another man or another woman. We begin to perceive this chakra in freedom of movement and relationship. We observe the appearance of shadow, the sense of guilt. Focusing on our breath, we transform the sense of guilt into inner stability and security. After the transformation, we return to our center. Through our breath, we harmonize in ourselves the two opposites, returning to the central point, to the center of ourselves. We remain in awareness of this chakra, linked to desire. The two serpents continue to rise and reach the third chakra, the solar plexus. The color is yellow. The level is that of relations with the human family. We remain in perception of our personal power. Let's look together at the shadow aspect, shame. Focusing on our breath, we transform shame into trust and acceptance of ourselves. After the transformation, we return to our center, integrating the two opposites in ourselves. We remain in listening and perception of this chakra, linked to the will. The two serpents continue to rise and reach the fourth chakra, the heart chakra. The color is green. The level is that of synthesis of all the inner and outer relationships in the integration of the earthly self, the human self, with the spiritual self and the higher self. At the center of our heart is the perfect integration of masculine and feminine energies. We observe the shadow aspect, inner pain. Focus on our breath. We transform into the aspect of light, the unconditional love towards ourselves and towards all the inner and outer parts. After the transformation, we return to our center, integrating in ourselves the dual aspects, the aspects of shadow and light. We remain in awareness of this chakra, linked to love. The two serpents continue to rise and reach the fifth chakra, the throat chakra. The color is blue. The level is that of relationships to ourselves, to our inner world of affirmation of ourselves, to our inner truth. Let's look at the shadow aspect, the lie, the omission of the truth. Focus on our breath. We transform into the aspect of light, the purity and self-determination of our being. After the transformation, we return to our center, integrating the dual aspects into ourselves. Recognizing the perfection of the whole, we remain in awareness of this chakra, connected to communication. The two serpents continue to rise and reach the sixth chakra, the third eye. The color is indigo blue. The level is that of relations with the invisible world, in spiritual power and in connections to the higher levels. We observe the appearance of shadow, the illusion of separation. Focusing on our breath, we transform into the aspect of light, the vision of the One, the vision of unity. After the transformation, we return to our center, integrating in ourselves the dual aspects, the two polarities. We remain in awareness of this chakra linked to intuition. The two snakes merge in the third eye. Union of the eye of the sun with the eye of the moon. Integrating of the solar eye with the lunar eye. The perfect union of the left hemisphere and the right hemisphere of our brain. The divine vision, the universal vision. A single beam of light departs from the third eye towards the seventh chakra, the crown chakra. The color is purple. The level is that of relations with other dimensions and with the cosmos in the full awareness of ourselves, of our divine being. We observe the appearance of shadow, the earthly attachment. Focusing on our breath, we transform into the aspect of light, the awareness of the One, the awareness of unity, activating new universal connections, becoming channels of awareness, bringing it into physical matter. After the transformation, we return to our center, integrating in ourselves the dual aspects, the two polarities. We remain in awareness of the seventh chakra, linked to the awareness of the soul. The Kundalini energy expands from the seventh chakra, emerging with the all, with the whole, with the cosmos, in the perfect union and in the sense of unity with the whole. We perceive this process that occurs in ourselves. It is a process of rebirth. We thank for the gift of this moment and for being here and now. We feel the heat, the energy moving in our chakra, in each chakra. The energy vortices occur in each of these chakras simultaneously in a clockwise and counterclockwise direction in the completion, in the fusion of the complementary energies, in the integration of the polarities in ourselves, in each level of experience associated with each chakra. To seal this moment in perfect union, we visualize the cross of the Ankh that unites all the chakras, all the energy centers, sealing this moment of deep purification and inner integration in the harmonization of the dual aspects in ourselves to transcend duality and ascend to a higher level of awareness. We visualize the cross of the Ankh that extends vertically and horizontally to the height of our heart. Symbol of rebirth, symbol of unification, symbol of integration of opposites, of masculine and feminine. The cross of the Ankh is filled with light, and each energy center is illuminated, bringing new awareness to ourselves, bringing harmonization into our most intimate being, the awareness of the One, of unity. Inwardly, transformation and integration take place, raising us to a new level of awareness. We give thanks with deep gratitude for the gift received. We thank the beloved beings of light, the great masters, the luminous cosmic brothers and sisters who support the human evolution for the highest good. And we turn to water, held by the hand, to offer our prayer of forgiveness and blessing. Beloved water, we turn to you with respect and love by assuming full responsibility for our lives. We humbly ask you for forgiveness for every word, for every gesture, every thought, every action, every emotion that has not respected the life that is in you. Forgive us. Forgive us. forgive us. We love you and we thank you. We love you and we thank you. We love you and we thank you. We respect you. We respect you. We respect you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We are the children of light, and in the light we are reborn. In every here and now, in recognition of who we really are, of our most intimate and profound nature. We are channels of infinite cosmic light, of universal intelligence manifested on the physical material level. We are united in one heart that beats for humanity and for Mother Earth. Today, we are free to love. We are free to be what we are. We are free to create a world of light and love in the center of our heart. Today, we bless every sea, every river, every stream, every lake, every spring, every water that flows on our planet, until we reach the smallest drop of water, so that it can return to flow clear and pure as a crystal on the beloved Mother Earth. With love and gratitude, so it is.